how I think and what I do in order to be able to achieve success. So when I was thinking about what this actually means to me in terms of prioritization, there's a system of thinking that I've developed over the years. And part of it is starting with a strategic plan. And sometimes we wait and we're like, okay, 2025 is 6 months away. We're going to start working on the 2025 plan. We've got 5 months left of the year. We can put a strategic plan in place right now for what we're wanting to accomplish. So a strategic plan, and I'll cover through how I think about strategic planning as a part of this, is really important because we need to keep what is the end result of what we're trying to achieve in front of us, and then building milestones from there. And as I was chief product officer at the company that acquired me. And so milestones, everyone uses milestones for planning, right? So again, this is very simple, but it's in how do we manage those milestones? Because as a part of that, if we go through and we see that we're scheduling, and I could probably ask Ben to put down everything he's doing, and he would have about 200 hours a week of things that he's doing, we have to then prioritize what is it that we're doing. And so I'm going to cover off on do, drop, and delegate, triple D, which really has helped me in my career quite a bit. A consultant told me that early in my career, and they forced me to do this literally every day. And it helped me to make sure that I was always working on the highest priority task. The other thing, and this is the hippie in me coming out as I explore this more, is that we really need to understand our own triggers and the stories that we have. Because oftentimes for me, my first company, when I ran car shows, I ended up $100,000 in debt after 6 years, 24, and thought my life was completely over. So you can be damn sure that every company I've ran since then, I have been obsessive about the P&L and about cash flow. And so those triggers and stories for me, as I've gone through and I've thought about how do I prioritize, what is it that I do, I tend to not want to do that or ignore it because it freaks me out, or I'm going to over obsess on it. And so I'm going to spend 100 hours on something that should take me 10 hours. And so there's also an element of how do we understand those elements about ourselves so that we can be the most efficient with our time. And then communication. Oftentimes when we're coming up with how we're prioritizing, that's for us. We're going to wake up and we're going to figure out what we're going to do in our day. But I can tell you that my entire world changed when I started to overly communicate what I was doing and what I wasn't doing. And also asking for accountability in those things as well.